In this video, we are going to continue the series where we are setting up our Arch Linux for penetration testing. So, what we are going to do is, first of all, let me open up the terminal. And I was talking about utilizing simple terminal, right? So, what we are going to do is, let me open up Firefox here on the second tag. Let us search for a particular, what is it, DWM ScratchPad. This thing, this is a particular what do we say, patch that I'm interested in. So first of all, let me open it in a new tab because we are going to need it, and then copy the link as well. Let me open up a terminal here only. Let's close this one, and what we are going to do is we are going to the configuration of DWM, and here we are going to get that wget this patch, and now let's apply the patch. So we are going to apply this, the very first patch that we are going to apply, and the patches that were being applied, things that were being changed in DWM.c had succeeded. The one thing failed was in config.dev.h. so let's look at that. Here it is. So under config.dev.h we are adding these two lines after term cmd and this line, and after that dwm.c and stuff like that happen. Okay, so let us copy these two lines. Did I copy? Let's copy and open up config.dev.h, go to term cmd, highlight, and here let's paste it, and let's remove these pluses. So that should be that, and let's add this one as well, the key binding for the thing that we are doing. Let's copy it and let us add it here by itself there. So that has been added. Let's see what before that. Let's go back. You might be noticing this thing, grave. So what is grave? Many of you might know it, many of you might not, so let me just help you. This there you might be able to see a particular key above the tab key if you are using the US based keyboard. So that is having a symbol like this. This is also called as backtick, and having tilde there as well. So this backtick thing is called as grave key as well. So let me just go back here. Let me just make it small a little bit, and we had done those things, right? Sudo make clean install, not done that. Okay, so let's copy this, and it is asking for the password, and make clean install, and let me just restart DWM, and you can see I have implemented that while loop thing. So what we are going to do is we are going to press mod and then backtick, and we can see this is the RST terminal, which is comparatively much faster than the one. So you might think that why should I require this, why should I get this out of nowhere? So one of the reasons is that while doing some enumeration and exploitation, you might be, if you for example want to look up at the man page, for example, let me just give you a good example. Sorry, this is the screen, okay, and you have, for example, these things open and some activities going on, maybe Nicto running. I don't have it. Maybe something's running over here. Again, the same old tricks. For example, something. For example, let us for now let's just believe that these are some enumeration and exploitations and stuff like that going over here, and you are very busy doing everything, and you want to look specifically at the man page of something. You can just always open up another one like that go here, another one like that, or something like that. But if you want that to be quick, for example, let's just open this up, let's look at the man or something, and then close it. And that way you don't have to even patch simple terminal. You can just open it up, use it like this, and out of the box, then close it. Because most of the patches in simple terminal are for scrolling and stuff like that, I remember. I mean, I generally apply scroll patch and stuff like that, but I'm not using it as my main terminal, so I don't even have to worry about that. I will just have to open it up as this thing and look for some things. For example, I mean, any manual or something like that, some urgent thing. For example, if you forgot your IP address, what was it? Sorry, not like that. What was it? You can just copy it from here. If you are, I mean, creating a payload for reverse shell or something like that. So that would be very helpful. Let me just close all of these. So that is a very good thing that would help you. Let me close both of these. But I want to change the, what is it? I want to change that size. So how it is doing that is, if you come here, we had added these two lines as well. So it is using a T option in ST and the G as well, and the dimensions are 120 or 34. I have used this before, so I will do 80 and I like it. You can just test those dimensions and whatever you want to do, and make a clean install and then restart, and now it's much better. Now what the next thing I'm going to do is, I was talking about BurpSuite and stuff, right? So there's one more patch. I should not have closed it, the Firefox. Let me open it up, and WM name, I got to know about this patch very late. DWM. So where is it, man? Come on, this is it, WM name. So what this does is, actually it makes the whatever application you are running, it fools it, tries to fool it, and makes it think that it is not, it is running one of the custom window managers where it is supported. So why I am telling you all of this, let me just explain it. Let us install BurpSuite, and I'll choose third one. And okay, it's going to take some time. So while it is doing that, let me introduce you to one more thing that I'm going to do. That is, oh my, you might have heard of oh my Z shell, which is very efficient, very good, but for right now I don't want to use it. There are some reasons. I might not be, I mean, I think these are not good reasons, but still. For example, let me give you a simple reason. If I can, let's just, for example, search for SUID bit files, for example, right? Let's, okay, I don't have Z shell as well here. So if we want to look for SUID files, we can do perm and something like that. Is equal to S, right? Perm dash U is equal to S, maybe, don't remember, maybe that, and it will give us whatever it is. So that thing is not properly supported in Z shell, along with many other things. I generally find using the find command on Z shell a little bit hard rather than on bash. And generally, if you see most of the Linux systems, if you are, for example, doing some administration stuff, you might not find bash Z shell there downloaded there by default. Generally we can find mostly by default bash. So those are just two options, 2 points from me to use oh my bash instead of oh my Z shell. But oh my Z shell increase your productivity very much and stuff like that. Yeah, and I'm actually not using it because I think it might be using a little bit more resources as compared to oh my bash. Bash. So this is oh my bash, and I guess, I mean, if you look at oh my Z shell, it's very similar to oh my bash, and this is just let me just go back, and here if I go to the site of oh my bash, do we have a site? This might be it. So it is very similar to the site of OWASP Shell, and very similar things are written here about it as well. So, and we have got some plugins as well, so that's a good thing. So what I'm going to do here is some good plugins, for example, NVM, NPM, and stuff like that, and still working AWS battery. And so I mean, not as efficient as Z shell, but for now I would like to use this one. So what? Okay, so the Buprsuite has installed. Let us finish with. I mean, it's very simple. All we have to do is just copy that command that I got from this via curl or via wget, whatever you want to choose. Copy it and paste it in your terminal. What it will do is it will get this installed .sh. I mean, it will load it. So let's hit enter, and it's cloning it in this directory, that .bash in the home. So it has downloaded, as you can see. So things are looking like this. Now what you can do is, I don't like this theme, so I can just it would not take much time, and yes, you might have noticed in the all those messages that appeared. Where is it? It has done some things. So we can see that, let me go back into the home. We have bash rc. This is our old bash rc. So if you want to go back to that, you can just, I mean, delete these files, this one, and this one, and you will be back to normal as you were. So let us just for a moment, and here we have many things. Let me just change the theme to standard. I have loaded this up earlier as well. Wait a second, let me show you the themes. There are 53 plus themes, and you can choose from any one of those. These are all the names. Okay, they don't show them here, but they do on the GitHub, I think, how they look like. So if I go to this thing, and somewhere around here you will be able to find themes. There's a theme folder. It might take me back there, just like that. Okay, so I mean, you can just enter those theme names, and you can see what is what. So you can do it like that, and so just leave it. And what I was talking about was changing the theme. Okay, so we'll have to source it now. I have changed it already. You can see auto completion like this is happening, so I can just do it like this, and this is a little bit nice, not much complicated, something like that. So we have got some plugins as well, I guess. You can just go and see those, and we can see some new colors as well in the terminal, that we can do these things very simply. But this was just to show a little bit about this. So since we have Buprsuite installed now, let me run it. Not here, let's go to the third one, Buprsuite. So this running. It will take a little bit of time to open up, as it always does, and it should open up anytime now. Till then, let me okay, so you can see that page, I mean, this whole window looks not good, does it? This thing is not properly scaled. This is, I mean, this window looks very much big. If I try to resize it, it is not changing anything, right? So I mean, let's just go ahead. Oh shit, no, okay. I never wanted to click that accept button. I'll have to reinstall Buprsuite. Okay, no problem, I'll do that, but just continue. You can see that we are having some problems with the sizing here, right? Let us open. It will take a little bit of time. Till then, that WM name thing that I was talking about, So it will open up here. Let's go back. Is it opened? I have not assigned a good amount. Okay, so it is asking for the, okay, not update. So you can see that it is not properly, I mean the, it not does not look good, right? Let me just go here. You can see that it is coming here, stuffs like that, and I am actually holding the key, mouse key. If I just lose it, something else might happen, stuff like that. So it just got, and I will have to hold the key, sorry, hold the mouse. So if I do that, it gets converted and stuff like that. So let us just close it and see how we can work upon that. So this was talking that it makes them, it fools them, makes them think that the applications think that we are using a particular, a different, a custom window manager that is that they support, and this one works actually. LG 3D works. So all we have to do is do this git clone. So let's copy it. Let's go back. Here we are, and let's just git clone it here. WM name, and it is cloning it. So it has done that. Let's go into WM name, and all you have to do is, as always, sudo make clean install. And maybe I didn't type the correct password, and it should be done now. So let me show you what happens. WM name, if I do LG 3D, and now if I try to run BurpSuite, whatever. So if I do that, I have passed WM name as LG 3D and then BurpSuite. So now we will see that it is being managed properly, the size. Now if I try to resize it, you can see that it is being resized properly, right? So it is working properly fine now. And similar, okay. Okay, so similar things will be happening with, if you are using ZAP, OWASP ZAP as well. So I will be showing you that a problem with OWASP ZAP as well in next, maybe in the future videos, in the next videos. So if I open up BurpSuite here now, what happens is, I mean, you know what happens. Very simple, as simple as that. So let us just close it for now, and it should be closed, and it closed. So you might think that if we set a W name LG 3D, something like that, and then open apps, it will work. So what I thought was I should go to, I should go to the home and add this line in the xinitrc, the thing here. But when I did was, I'm not going to add it again, but when I did that, what happened was it didn't work. So workaround, simple workaround is just become root and then go to user bin here. Now if I ls l BurpSuite here, color, we can see BurpSuite here. Okay, now if I just open it up with nvim, we are seeing that it is executing Java with some options. All we have to do is, as we did LG 3D, before executing this one, it will execute this one, and things should be working perfectly fine for us, and they do. While it is happening, let us also install ZAP proxy. What was the name? This is the name. I mean, I think one more thing is, I think it installs from Black Arch, but if you want specifically to specify that install specifically this tool from Black Arch, then you can do this that I just did, Black Arch ZAP proxy, hit enter. Okay, not this. So ZAP proxy. So it will start downloading it, and till then, okay, so this was the WM name thing, the work, very good thing. So let us now try to open BurpSuite without doing anything. Let's see what happens while it is downloading it here. So we have done oh my bash, we have done Java applications thing. So let's see, we have also done this thing, right? This, okay. It opened up. Where is it? This is here. No, I don't want to. So we can see that it is properly sized. I mean, this thing generally is not this much big, and I'll have to uninstall this actually, because I actually selected one of the options that I didn't want it to. Let me just move this here, and we don't have anything here. Okay. So it is working perfectly fine. We have ZAP proxy here now. So what we are going to do is ZAP proxy. Verb did not start, probably last time. Do you want loading extensions? Load it. Okay, it opened up here, whatever, but it is properly sized. Let me move it here, and we can see that everything is working properly fine. So let me close it up. And there's a particular problem that we face with ZAP proxy. Let's try to. Here it is. Open it. So first of all, the problem of WM name would be there. Okay, maybe I should have done that. Okay, no. Is it there or not? Okay, it is not there maybe. Because I have already mentioned WM name LG3D sometimes. So it is not, let us try to resize it. Okay, it is being resized. So that's good. So WM name takes care of it as well. That's very good. So ZAP proxy is opening. Let's see. Let it open, because sometimes after this screen it freezes. I have seen that. Okay, it is not. Okay, very good. So ZAP proxy is working as well, working fine as well. Okay, this thing, let us just close it right now. This is ZAP proxy. Let us close it. So ZAP proxy is working fine as well when we do WM name LG3D. But just to be on the safe side, let me do one more thing. Let us again go to user bin and lsd ZAP proxy color in color. So here it is, and try to see what is actually there. Okay, so they are also executing a code zap.sh visit in ZAP proxy. So let's just add our snippet code, whatever it is, WM name LG3D, and that should be fine. So this is a good workaround. I mean, good support of DWM. Okay, what happened? Very small. Okay, so that was a very good workaround for BurpSuite and stuff like that, how you can use BurpSuite. And this was bash. Let me see if we can. Okay, I'm typing nvim continuously, but I have the habit of typing vim, so just let me just do this. This might not be any surprise. Just go to user bin, and let's just copy nvim as vim as well, or you can copy it as v sometimes, or you can give it an alias of v, so that when you press v, vim will open. Now if I do vim, and vim will open, as you can see, stuff like that. So let me exit out of here. So I would say, okay, one more thing. No, nothing. This is good. Okay, wait. For example, in Arch Linux, if I do man now, we can see that the colors are not good, right? And if you think, if you are fine with these colors, it's good, no problem. But they don't seem that much good. So what we can do is, again, go to Firefox, and here let us do man colors. Man command colors, colored man pages. This one might be that. Yeah, this one might help you. So there are you have two options here. Either you can go with this one, where you have to create a file called less term cap and export write these things within your file, and then in your bash rc just write this to get a man of this thing. I mean, the manual page will look like I don't have good internet connection, and this is a virtual machine, so please don't mind. I like this one actually, and for this one you have to just add this in a bash rc. This is for gnome and console. I will not copy it, I don't want to. So this is one term in color. If you like this one, you can copy the first option, or you can, I will link this page in the description. So what I'm doing here is bash rc. Let's go to the very end, and then let's paste it. Did I not copy it? It seems like I did not copy it. So there it is. Let's copy it once again. I might have missed it. Here it is. I will like this one and paste it. So this should work. It is just source, and this sometimes happens. So let's just open it once again. And you can, for example, this you don't have to. I mean, whenever I'm opening terminal, we are having such a small font, and that is because I'm not having any font installed. I mean, some font that I want to be installed in here. When I install that, I can then choose whatever font I want. So okay, so the man thing, let us open the this thing, and then if I do man now, you can see it's very much nice now, very much interactive now. So that's good. And one more thing is, okay, let me just show you how to do one more thing. I want my terminal to have JetBrains mono nerd font. I mean font, but nerd font because of some I am going to use some characters, some special glyphs. We are using Arch Linux, so let's search in AUR. We do have that in AUR, so I'm just going to copy this link. We are going here, and let us just go to public and make a directory for repos, cd into that, and git clone git clone this. So it is cloning it for us, and it has cloned it. Let's go into that, and all we have to do is make pkg -si, and it will do the thing for us. So let's just wait for that, and it is asking for the password. So that is that. It has done some things. Let me just restart DWM. Let me close this one, and let's go to the preferences and see that in profile. Now whether we can find JetBrains or not right now, so I think I'll have to reboot or log out. So I'll reboot the system now. So it is rebooting, and that's our grub. Let me just log in after that. I don't have any login manager or display manager like DM thing like that. I like this login, very minimalistic. And if you want, you can set this start text as well. So let me just go full screen here, and example live once again. So let me open up, and now let me select I just opened up the terminal. I'm going to select one of these. So here we are, we have JetBrains. Let us select one, for example mono, this one, and increase the font to around 11, 12. Let's see, select, let's close it, and it looks good. Not right now, I mean for me it looks good. It might not look good for you because of the screen thing. That's too much. So that's good. And similarly you can install many other fonts you want. So this was that. And one more thing is that then this will be the last thing that I want to tell you. And yeah, you might have noticed we have not applied any much patches. We have just applied 2 patches to DWM till now, and we are actually working perfectly fine. But I would say that you should allow some more patches, because according to your need, you should allow some more patches. So currently it is looking, everything is looking perfectly fine. But if you want, you can allow apply some more patches. So let me just open up some things. For example, I have these 4 splits open up. So I have told you how to navigate using Alt and arrow key. Where am I? Let me just for example, yes, do I have top? I can do top here, something like that. I can do an installation of htop here. I can do ip.ca here. I can ping blackarts.org here, for example, and if I can spell that correctly. So for example, these are, let's just assume these are your things. So we are you can see colors are changing. We are navigating via Alt. For example, now let's think that, for example, the one that I have focus on currently, the split, if I want to increase it, how can I do that? It's very simple. You have to do Control Shift and then arrow keys. So if I want to increase it upwards, it will get actually decreased if I do arrow keys. If I want to increase it downwards, it will get increased downwards. If I want to increase it sideward, this on the left side, that will take place like this, increasing both of it. And let me go here, and if I want to go up, stuff like that. So if you want to move it, and it's not restricted to that, it is movable via mouse as well. If you want to move, some people don't want to use mouse suddenly because you are on keyboard, so you would like to, if there's a quick solution on via keyboard, why would you go to the mouse, stuff like that. So this is also one thing that I wanted to tell you all. And with that being said, I think I should conclude this video here only. So thank you for watching, and before that, I think I'll make one more video before ending this little playlist of this video was not how to stabilize or customize DWM. This was how to many tools like Java thing and others. Okay, wait. Stay tuned, because I am going to show you how to install that one this thing. For example, we have ScratchPad, right, on Kali Linux and and we have word lists there. So I'm going to show you how we can download some word lists and the ScratchPad thing. ScratchPad, sorry, not ScratchPad. ScratchPad. Yes, it is ScratchPad. So those things in the next video, so stay tuned. That would be the last video of this little playlist. And as I was saying, this was not a video to show you how to stabilize or customize DWM. This was how to run things on DWM perfectly, because things don't run like we saw Java applications and such like that. So after that, you can customize DWM however you want, and if you want to use DWM, that is. And this was also focused on how to use Arch Linux as your penetration testing distribution, because we are using the repositories of Black Arts. So that topic would come in the next video. So that is it for this video, and I would say thank you for watching.